Okay, Asia session done. Took one trade on UJ. UJ pullback continuation signal day. That's when there's a fake out day, faking out this previous day high, going in the direction of the daily breakout level. So last breakout bar took out the previous day low. So this is a breakout low, and we're faking out the previous day high, faking out a previous high. Whenever we're under a breakout low, faking out a previous high, that's a breakout continuation. The daily is now in a breakout continuation cycle. The peak isn't locked in, meaning that I expect the price to continue the move down. So these pullback continuation signal days, I'm looking for high of the day sells, taking it down to previous day low and then down to the low of the structure. In this case, I would take it down to the previous week low. Higher time frame breakout levels all bearish. Monthly, daily, weekly breakout levels all bearish. So all higher time frame traders are pushing down. Previous month low was triggered quite a few weeks back. Previous week low was triggered just on Monday, so I need to be careful about this move. This is the last weekly level that's been triggered, but we're as long as we stay below the week breakout level, I'm bearish on the week. Last week closed as a bearish fake out week, broke above that previous week high, closed below it. Bullish above this fake out level, bearish below. Yesterday on yen pairs, I was trying to take this fake out continuation down. Didn't go all the way through. Sometimes on the higher time frames, these setups take a couple attempts until it ends up moving. So was attempting it again today. Yesterday closed as a bearish fake out day, broke above previous day high, closed below. Here is the fake out level. Bullish above, bearish below. And here's the last breakout level. I'm overall bullish above, overall bearish below this level. So 7 a.m. Tokyo Market Open. That's when I start looking for trades. Nothing happened on the yen pairs, and I waited until the previous H8 high gets triggered. I've said before that I don't really analyze a market or look at a market until the H8 high gets triggered. That's the first requirement for me to even look at, to even analyze a market. And usually when this H8 high gets triggered, I have about 15 to 45 minutes until I get an entry, and 15 to 45 minutes is plenty of time for me to do analysis. So once it triggered the H8 high, that's when I started looking at the structure. I liked how we're below that breakout low, and I needed price to get below this fake out level in order for me to take a trade. So this M15 bar, well, first of all, this was right at the end of my session, 11. I usually end at 11. However, since we just triggered this and I didn't take any other trade in Asia, did want to see how this played out. So I did wait for this trade to start. So this M15 bar faked out that previous H8 high. That's part of my entry criteria. I'm looking for, on the daily setups, I'm looking for H8 momentum. Need the H1 traders to be on my side, and my confirmation time frame is M15. If I want to go aggressive, I go down to the M5. So my entry criteria requires the previous H8 peak fake out. So we got that peak fake out. The other thing I'm looking for is the closure below this M15 breakout level. Whenever we're below these breakout levels, I'm overall bullish above, overall bearish below. So once we break out below that, the M15 is now bearish. And the last thing I need in all my trades, I want the M15, or all my trades on the daily, I want all the M15 traders and the H1 traders on my side. So to get the H1 traders on my side, I need to be closed. I need a closure underneath this H1 breakout level. That's the last bullish breakout bar. And so this candle took all those things out. So again, I say this in all my videos, faking out the previous peak of any time frame, that's the first sign of a reversal, but the reversal is not confirmed until it gets below the last breakout level. So I entered as price got below all my levels I was looking at, and I entered as price continued below that M15 low. We had an H4 high over here, so I waited until that got taken out, and the fake out level is here. These were the two relevant levels that I was looking at, and I'm taking this down to the previous day low. This is a high of the day trade. If I wait for the H8 high fake out at the high of the day, This is the first one of the day, so there's a 33.3% chance if I wait for that fake out at the high of the day that the high of the day is locked in. If I have a win rate strategy, a strategy win rate of 33.3%, I need to be targeting at least 2R in order to be a break even trader, and I'm targeting more than that. And yeah, so whenever I take these high of the day trades, all I'm looking for is higher time frame confluence, and I'm relying on these higher time frame traders to be pushing this trade down. And yeah, so that's it. That's the trade I took. There was news at 12. This was something I was a bit worried about. I don't usually like to take trades right before major red news. Um, but I find that the news that I really need to be careful about is in New York. And so I did keep my stop loss at the high of the day, and news didn't do anything much. So I was fine just holding on to it. And that's it. Gonna hold on to it. We'll see probably how price reacts at this week direction, the daily weekly open. Yeah, so I'll be taking partials if it gets all the way through, and then I'll be trying to hold on to it to the end of the structure. And that's it. Did not take anything else. Gold didn't trigger any H8 high, H8 low, so I wasn't interested. Nikkei as well was looking for it to get above, triggering H4 or H8 high somewhere up here, but wanted to take it down, but did not do that. And so did not look at the core pairs. Did my Asia Forex pairs, did the watch list, but don't think anything played out. Nothing really triggered for me. No H8 high or well, this one triggered, but at the end of the session, um, yeah. So there was no setups for me. This is yen pair. I like the other one better. Yen pairs EJ GJ did not trigger the H8 high. This one also AJ did, but it was above the breakout level, above the daily breakout level, below the fake out level, and the H8 breakout level was right in between here. So did not really like how this was playing out. Same thing with CAD-J. We have kind of mixed bias, and I thought UJ was the best one. We have the daily breakout level here, H8 traders breakout level here, as well as the fake out level as well. So in terms of structure, I liked UJ the best, and that's why I picked UJ over the rest. And that is it. Gonna be waiting for London Open to take the to look for some London trades. And that's it. Let's see if this wants to continue on down. And that's it.